Usidharau wembamba wa reli. Gari ya moshi upita juu yake. Usione karelwe kako kadogo 1 meter gauge. Alafu udharau reli. Train inapita juu ya hiyo kitu. Wacha tu niseme hii. Nyinyi ni maneighbor zangu. There is no problem. You are my neighbors. Hata tukipigania kelele is okay. See, it's home. Tumeanza tabia ambayo si nzuri sana ya kupigania makelele na mambo ya vita na fujo. That is a very dangerous culture. And it is not our culture. I know, I am from that area. I have passed through Embu town since I was a boy. Mimi nilisomea hapa Lenana School in Nairobi. So I've passed through that town. Na unajua kuingia na kutoka Embu ni street moja. Si ndio? I have never seen that road blocked with stones and people, Embu people, children of Embu, throwing stones to destroy shops of people who have built their investments and are employing a few of our youths and bringing down businesses. I've never seen anything like that all the years that I've passed through Embu town. Unless you want us to continue that way, I plead with us, we stop that behavior. Mambo ya siasa ngojea bana. We will do politics. And if you see somebody trying to shine 3-4 years before an election, that one is a loser. The strategic people know what they need to do now. When the time comes for mobilization and we put in the party uniforms, unajua sasa hapo hakuna sijui deputy president, hakuna nini. We are party people, isn't it? We'll come and camp hapo, tubembeleze raia, tuseme ile tumefanya. We plead our case, isn't it? Sio kifua. We plead our case, tujaribu. So we're not allowed to be distracted. We'll not be drawn into pettiness, into scheming how to heckle somebody, how to, attack who, how to block a road and prevent people from accessing their destinations. Will not be drawn to that kind of, those are retrogressive, primitive, and dangerous politics. We will not go there. All of us, as leaders from Embu County, will not allow that to happen. But at the same time, we are open to people of diverse political opinions. Some of us are so clear in our mind. We are not looking for clubs. We are not looking for excitement. We are not looking for popularity. We pray the time that God will give us in this office will account for every day, every hour, every minute, and every second. So the time is coming when the exam of all what we said we will do will be set and will be required to answer and sit the exam. So wale watu wanatupigia kelele, they are even helping us to work harder. Hawajui wanatusaidia ndio hata tusukume hii kazi. We know there is an exam hapo mbele. This health program is part of the issue. We are trying to stabilize it. It will work. You'll have more people insured medically and accessing better packages in the long run than we used to have under NHIF. We are working on these other reforms in agriculture, in livestock, establishment of CAIPs. All those things were in our manifesto. They are not from the sky. The housing programs and what have you. If for whatever reasons we don't get to 100%, we will score very highly. We will score extremely highly. So more relax. And if somebody says he'll do 10 things and he does 8, that's an A student. That person has passed the exam. So many people are asking, what is the connection between a stronger shilling and money in the pocket? That is the connection. If the shilling is weak, our importers, our traders will use more Kenyan shillings to get one container of merchandise. So the price of those items, household items, will be higher in the rural places than it would have been if the shilling was strong and they have used lesser shillings per container. Tunaelewana? Umeona connection ya dola na uchumi? hii dola inahusu uchumi wa mtu katika kijiji. Okay? Inflation, prices of foodstuffs, all these things impact on the economy, but they are intangible. When we talk about inflation rate is down, the fuel prices are coming down, prices of essential commodities are coming down, the shilling is stronger now. Those things have taken tireless, sleepless, difficult nights and days by President Ruto and the team. President Ruto has spent the last 2 years working on intangible but very vital economic stabilizers. The things you're talking about here are very important for empowering individual households and individual people. But for us to be able to deal with those issues, we must stabilize the economy, strengthen our currency against foreign currencies for international trade. Our people are traders. Whatever they buy from outside, they import and pay using Kenyan shilling, which is converted in dollars. So if the shilling is strong, they use less money to import a container. And therefore they will sell to the person in Runyenjes or in Chicago at a lower price that mali that the hawkers and the shopkeepers are selling in our shopping centers. And my work as the principal assistant of President Ruto is to track progress of the implementation of our manifesto. Nilikuwa nimeulizwa sijui will you mobilize Mount Kenya for President Ruto? That's not the work of a deputy president. I answered the question by saying I will mobilize Kenya for William Ruto. And Mount Kenya is part of Kenya, isn't it? Yeah. Leadership is about changing people's lives. Those are two different things. There are many people who can convince people to support them, including not so good people, conmen, all manner of characters. Si ni kuongea tu na watu hivi. So, above being a political leader, those of us who are politicians, we must aspire, above being politicians, we should aspire being leaders. In leadership, it's not about popularity. It's about transformation of society, impact and transformation. There are many people who can be popular for no good reason. They have not transformed nobody. They have not looked for any road. They have not helped to get any water. They have not assisted any young person to get a job. But they are popular. And you know this is how humanity has been all along. Unajua shida ya hii dunia ni kitu inaitwa kiburi. Watu wengi wako na kiburi. Wanajiona wao ndio first and last. Hao ndio, yani everybody else ni mtu mjinga. Yeah? Sisi, Mungu ametujalia saa hii tumefika hapa. Hatungefika hapa bila Mungu. It is the grace of God. It will be the height of irresponsibility on arrival here to start planning, conniving, and jostling around for, I don't know, some imaginary political space, I don't know for when. That will be the height of responsibility. Irresponsibility. For now, I am not worried about the political environment, not just in Embu, Tharaka Nithi, in any part of the country. It doesn't worry me. What is occupying my mind now, every day, and what is making me lose sleep is the issue that I am deputy president today. What is it that I'm going to do as long as I'm in this position to change the lives of our people, to change the lives of the people of Kenya. The people who are trying to distract what we are trying to do for Embu and for our region and for the country will also have an opportunity to explain what they did when they had their opportunity. Ama? It's fair game, isn't it? Yeah. Especially those who are given opportunity also. For a year, for 2 years. So, nikisema yangu ya miaka mbili na useme yako ya miaka mbili. Mwaka moja, like that. Because the work is a lot. Sindio? Ndio to visit every village and solve all these problems. You know, we have to be all over. And you know, that is one county, and we want to replicate the same in 47 counties. So we have a lot of work. I am not worried about how serious the development agenda is. I am worried at how far we will push forward that development agenda from where it is now to where we want it to be.